What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Vikings Season 3, Episode 10. The season finale is here. This is called The Dead. I am very nervous. I have my Ragnar shirt on.
Mine's in the wash.
For positive thoughts, positive vibes. You know, despite that, hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
True that.
But before we jump into the episode in the chat about the last episode, just a heads up, this is the only Vikings episode that you're getting this week. We are taking the rest of the week off. It is our annual summer break, spending time with the kids, hanging out with the family, doing fun stuff, kind of recharging our batteries before we hit the home stretch for the rest of the year. And we will be back 1 week from today with the start of Season 4. That is the plan. If y'all are wondering where the episodes are on Thursday or Saturday, that is the reason why we are taking the week off. A little bit of R&R before we crank out the rest of this year.
But when will we be putting up just the next video in general?
The next video will be posted for Sunday, which will be Stranger Things. Followed by Monday, Saul, Tuesday, Vikings Returns 401. So that is the plan. If y'all were wondering, we'll remind you again at the end of the video. And we'll remind you again, maybe somewhere online, but this might be your last chance to know we're taking the week off. So, with that said, holy crap, I'm not ready for this.
No.
The way Ragnar is talking, the way Ragnar is acting, the way he rushed into that baptism, he's a dying man, he wants to be baptized, he wants to be in their heaven so that he could be with Athelstan. It's like, no, dude, no. I'm not prepared for the potential of what he has been saying, what has been going on. All of his folks walked up on him getting baptized.
Yeah.
This is
Floki's pissed.
Oh, Floki's like, he looked like he was gonna freak out, like lose his mind.
Yeah.
And Lagatha and Rollo were just like, what the hell?
Like, what is happening right now?
Oh, so, again, prepare for the worst, hope for the best. That's where my brain is at right now. And just hope that he heals and that he's okay and that he doesn't have all kind of internal bleeding from that giant fall that he had during that battle.
I can't cry. I have lashes on today. We can't cry.
I can't lose my dude.
No.
So we're, again, positive vibes, positive thoughts. But it feels like Ragnar gave a pretty powerful and kind of angry kind of speech to his group, just like, you failed, I will not fail. So it feels like, despite being baptized and kind of going there to make a deal, I feel like something else is going to go down. And
I mean,
who knows?
Something always happens,
Yeah.
so yeah, something will probably happen.
But we still have some prophecies that need to be fulfilled from previous episodes, and, you know, it's pretty clear that Rollo is the bear. So maybe...
Which I thought it was Bjorn.
Yeah, so did I.
So...
But, I mean, the one dude's like, he fights like a crazy bear. I'm like, all right, well, there's kind of the hint about it. And my initial thought about that, and especially as I got to edit the last episode and had some time to think about it, I'm wondering if Rollo becomes some sort of, like, he stays, sacrifice type of thing, like... You're like, he's a great warrior, we want to keep him here.
Well, the
and
princess
then he gets connected.
The princess, like, kind of gave him eyes a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
they kept, like, shooting in between the two of them.
They've been cutting between the two of them a lot.
Like, yeah, making it feel like you should be paying attention to these two.
That definitely hasn't been done on accident. And then the whole prophecy of the dead will conquer Paris. It's like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, this doesn't... That doesn't sound good at all. But
like, we're gonna have a zombie apocalypse or what, man?
Wrong show. Don't think there's zombies in this world. Just gonna say.
Hey, the dead will conquer Paris. What else can that mean?
I think it's gonna be some kind of, like, obviously not literal thing. I think it's gonna be some kind of metaphor or, like, sign of some sort describing something that happens. I don't know. We'll find out. I don't really have any other thoughts except...
Ragnar.
I'm praying for Ragnar. I hope he heals and feels good and makes it into season 4. That is the plan, and I hope everyone else does too. I hope our crew survives as much as bunch of them piss me off on a regular. Like Floki, I hope he survived. We got a dope ass Floki shirt. I gotta rock that for season 4.
Fuck yes,
so
man.
He's gotta
it's in
be
the dryer
around.
right now. It's in the dryer.
He's got to be around too. And Rollo and Bjorn and Lagatha, of course. And yeah, I don't know where this is going to go. It's turned into a bad situation every time they've tried to attack them. But maybe they do strike a deal and something good happens. Ready to find out?
Yep, I am.
Let's go.
All the treasure is here, as promised. They have met their obligations. The Emperor expects that you will meet yours and leave immediately.
Well, we'll see, right?
I mean, that was a deal Ragnar made. How are all they going to feel about it?
I don't know. Horik's son, you know. Oh, fuck.
They brought the payment.
He looks real bad.
It makes no difference to me. I am dying. But at least I know I will see Andersen again.
Rollo didn't want to hear that.
No, I didn't.
I warned all of you. The priest poisoned Ragnar's mind, and now we see the fruit of it.
It's true. Now I have a heavy heart.
I cannot believe that Ragnar is truly a Christian. Not in his heart.
You saw what you saw, and I heard what I heard.
But you two were baptized, Rollo.
Gods protected me from the Christian magic. They refused to protect Ragnar.
Why?
I know why. His name was Athelstan.
Do you think it's true?
No Christian king will ever be allowed to rule our world. An insult to our gods and our people.
Someone needs to kill him.
Excuse me.
He's dying. And then you're gonna... No, fucker. No.
What a day to celebrate. Our precious city is saved.
We paid them to go away. How do you count that a victory, Father?
Well, I mean...
Because next time we will be better prepared. If only Charlemagne was here, how we would rejoice.
Are you sure?
Wow, judgy.
She's a savage. She's like, you didn't win shit. You gave them something to go away.
But it's like, how else were they gonna... I don't know.
Charlemagne would have fought.
Yeah, he would've.
There will come a time when you will be responsible for our people. You must lead with your head, not with your heart. Can you do that? Yes, Father. I have something only just you to do for me.
What?
If you would truly see what the gods have in store for you, you would go down now and dance naked on the beach.
What are you doing?
Ragnar asked me to build him one last boat.
Aww. Is this a burial boat? Ragnar better fucking make it, man.
He wants to know why you're still here and not returned home. They've honored their pledge. Why are you not honoring yours?
Our king is too weak and ill to travel.
He wants to see.
If he dies, he has only asked one thing. That he receive a proper Christian burial. Otherwise, we will not leave.
He says you may bring his body to the cathedral, carried by unarmed men. They will say a Christian mass for his soul.
So they've been there a month since they paid. So, I mean, he's still kicking. What?
What the fuck? Fucking like that?
I honestly, I didn't think I would get
can go talk to him now.
Who knows, Ragnar, what the gods have in store for us? But this, I could never imagine. If you have gone to heaven, and we will never meet again. And yet, I think Odin will ride like the wind and rescue you. Take you to Valhalla where you belong, my sweet Ragnar. And there we shall meet again. And fight and drink and love one another.
I've always resented you. It's true. No point denying it. I'm sorry you're dead, but it happens to all of us sooner or later. It's just funny that the gods took you first. Always thought they favored you. You thought so too. Seems we were both mistaken.
So then, I made the boat that took you to fame. I made the boat that will take you to your heaven. Give my regards to Andersen, by the way. You betrayed us.
Wow.
You betrayed your heritage. You betrayed our future. You betrayed me. I loved you more than anyone. I loved you more than that priest ever loved you. But it made no difference. You always thought, oh, it's just Floki. No need to bother about Floki. He's just a fool. I hate you, Ragnar Lothbrok. I love you with all my heart. Why do you tear me away from myself?
He's gonna do something. What is... He had that look, right? But at the last minute, he's like gonna jump out, right? And be like, fuck this.
He's dead. I mean, it would be a really elaborate plan to get inside.
Sicut erat in principio et nunc et in perpetuum colorum. Amen.
No fucking way. No fucking way.
What the fuck?
No, I actually thought he was fucking dead. Are you kidding? How long has he been in that fucking box?
Oh my god.
I win.
Is this what they meant by the dead will conquer Paris? I was totally joking.
Well, Ragnar's the greatest actor to ever survive and live.
Right? The fuck? He tricked literally everyone.
What the fuck?
When did he plan this?
I can see that not the living, but the dead will conquer Paris.
Did he hear everything that they said then?
They raided many parts of the city, took what they wanted, and left. Imperial Highness.
They have violated our city. What is there to say? All the angels in heaven are weeping.
Father, get up. The heathens have gone.
This was so was the baptism real?
Obviously not.
Is it obvious though? I don't know.
Feels like it was all a big, elaborate plan to build some sort of trust with them.
This was a lot.
Yeah.
Fucking Ragnar's amazing.
Why did you not tell us earlier? Did you not trust us?
I did what my father asked me to do. It is the way he wanted to do it, and he is still king. And he succeeded. He got us into Paris. And now we have even more spoils.
So Bjorn's the only one who knew.
We leave the camp tomorrow for home. But because we intend on raiding Paris again in the spring, it is important to maintain some sort of presence here.
I will stay. No, you have no reason to stay here, Floki.
And what reason do you have, Uncle? And it is decided. You will winter here with the rest of the warriors who decide to stay with you.
I mean, that's gonna hurt a little bit to like watch your whole crew, well, most of your crew, like leave for home, and you're not going home.
I mean, he still looks fucked up.
But he's alive.
I will not be known to history as the French emperor who presided over the destruction of Paris.
You will have to offer them even more money.
I will have to offer them even more than that. I must offer them something far more precious to me than gold or silver.
Uh-oh.
This is it then?
Daughter?
Bear and princess?
I must offer your hand in marriage.
No fucking way.
I would do almost anything for the sake of Paris. But I will not be tied in holy matrimony to someone who is more beast than man.
And I will have to recall her deputation.
I don't know, you kind of had eyes for him.
You have already sent an envoy to make this offer without even asking me?
Wow.
Without even thinking of me?
I am your father.
Wow.
But I am also the Emperor of Francia, and it is not your father who asks this of you. It is the Emperor.
you will obey him.
Wow.
That's fucked. See, I thought it was gonna be like romantic or whatever. This shit is not romantic.
He really believes marrying her to, I assume, Rollo will stop them from wanting to come and pillage their place.
Wouldn't that want to make
The Emperor
do it
will also
more?
make you a duke, the highest honor he can bestow. You will be very rich and you will be very important.
That's exactly what he wants.
The Emperor also offers the hand in marriage of his beautiful daughter, Princess Gisela.
What must I do in return?
You will defend Paris against your brother.
What the fuck? Why is everybody always pitting them two against each other?
I knew that was going to be part of the bargain because they know how great, they kept referring to him as this great warrior. So they want to make him the savior of Paris.
Wow. This is not actually happening.
How many times is he going to go through this?
Qu'est-ce que disent mes pères? Telle bestaille ne prendrait mis à père. Fille de grand lignage suis, non de folle pute garçonnière. Ni elles audrait air de vivre qu'à s'offrir que telle glotte députère matochasse. Païen est, de ville estras, siam nad, tel totes bestornaise. Azans guignon et as brognon, miels audrait mon pucelage par puterie
It's like I
livrée,
can't
qui
keep up.
s'essuie gosse vilain. Pas trop méante, gossier cuit.
Does Rollo like her then? He had a smile on his face. He was like, yeah, I fucking like her then.
J'avoue, salut.
He learned their language. What the
For real? What
the
is happening?
Dude.
You killed Andersen.
Is he gonna kill him right now? Whoa, that's where we're ending this shit?
What's up with these fucking cliffhangers, yo? So then he didn't know before that he'd killed Andersen?
What the fuck?
I thought he knew.
But Ragnar lives!
So far, we're good.
Ragnar
right?
made it through season 3. Dude. That
I don't know.
that funeral, that death, it legitimately sucked the life out of me.
I was, yes.
I had
I
nothing.
was holding those shit in. I was holding it in.
I had nothing left for when he jumped out of there. I'm just like, oh, he lives.
No, they fucked with you hardcore. Multiple episodes, dragging that shit out. He looked like he was gonna fucking die. He was acting like he was gonna die. He was talking like he was gonna die. And it's like, so then no? Yeah?
I mean, even talking about the foreshadowing of his potential death and all this stuff, like, I got way more emotional than I thought I would. Because
Well, you instantly started sweating.
I did start to sweat, yes.
That's his thing. He doesn't get emotional. He sweats.
Well, I mean, I was getting very upset. But like even like 2 episodes of building to that moment, it was like that actually made me more upset than the other really crazy death of my dude, who I'm not going to talk about because I don't want to spoil anything. That came out of nowhere.
That legit. Well, I mean,
That was
those that have watched it know how I reacted to that.
like,
but
that one made me angry because of how it happened. I like, even in preparation, like I said at the beginning of this video, like I was preparing for the worst, hoping for the best, and the worst and the best, they both happened, which is bizarre. That never happens. But it was like, knowing that it was coming, I was still like, it's still like a couple of like Lagatha's little speech and then Floki's like really hit hard Like, really hard.
Like, I love you so much, but I also hate you.
Yeah, like, that was so impactful.
Because you know he loves him like a brother. And they were fighting.
Yeah.
And it's like,
he just felt
I
betrayed.
just fucking love you, but I hate you.
He felt betrayed. He felt completely betrayed because of his relationship with Athelstan. And, like, this show, with their fake deaths, like, holy shit.
Their near-death experiences.
Like, they're, like, just the last 2 or 3 episodes alone. Like, Ragnar was dead. Bjorn was dead. Rollo has been dead. Like, those, like, in all 3 scenarios, there was no coming back from their situations. And then, poof, a scene or 2 later, they're acting perfectly normal. Ragnar, I don't know what he took or what gave him that energy, or if he was putting on a huge, like, if the whole thing was a front in terms of even, like, the sweating and the coughing. Like, how's he coughing up blood? Like, that has to be real. Like, he's still got to be all jacked up as you see him on the boat.
Like, he's got to have ruptured some vital organ that is literally, like, making him sick.
Yeah. It's just, that was one of those moments where I was, like, prepared to, like, I'm like, I don't even care how this ends. That's where my mind went when they kind of put the nail in the coffin and they started bringing his body into the church. Like, I was like, I don't care. I really, at that moment, I'm like, this is dumb. Like, obviously, this isn't like, yes, this is a show, but this is also based off of true history, true events. So, like, whatever his fate is real. It's not written and created by a writer. Like, his.
I mean, some of it might be.
Right, I'm sure a lot of this is exaggerated to fit television to make it probably a little more suitable. But, yeah, like, the fact that, like, his death happens in this moment, whenever that ends up being, is history. Like, it's fact. It's truth. Mm-hmm. Like, other characters' deaths in shows are not real. Like, they're made up. They're written. They're created. So, like, it's a lot harder to be... I don't even know where I'm going with that thought. It's just, his death is inevitable if, obviously, this happened way in the past. Like, he's gonna die. Like, at some point, he's not alive today, obviously. But, like, it's that weird...
Or is he?
It's that weird line between, like, reality and fiction, you know? Like, because obviously this is a TV show, but it's still based off of true events. So it definitely gave me a much different feeling. Yeah. Like, it was just one of those things like, oh, okay, well, that part of history just hit, and I was so bummed that it was like, I don't care. I don't care who else dies if they tried to do something. I don't care. Like, I was in a moment of just like, whatever.
I was totally fucking around when...
You fucking nailed it.
I'm real good. I'm good. No, but, like, I was totally fucking around when they were, like, bringing him into the church, and I was like, lighten the mood. He's gonna, like, bust out and be like, what the fuck's up, yo? But
yeah, I was like, he's fucking
no,
dumb.
he fucking did that shit. He actually did that shit.
I mean, this show has done a real good job with their swerves and their storylines. They've also proven to us time after time that Ragnar is a super smart...
I was going to say incredibly intelligent.
He had a lot of time to sit and think about a plan and a strategy. Like, he didn't have to do anything. He didn't move. He didn't get up. He gave that one horrible speech about how everyone sucked and he's not going to fail. Well, he didn't fail. The dead will conquer Paris, and the bear will marry a princess. There you go.
I still need some, has Lagatha's all finished?
She hasn't been stabbed by a Joker yet, right?
Right, cleaved.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, the exact words. But when Floki walked up to Ragnar there at the end, I thought he was gonna
I totally thought Ragnar was gonna be like.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna exert another burst of energy and just stab Floki and then be like, I heard everything you said, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You die.
But okay, so previously, I totally thought that Ragnar knew that...
He definitely acted like it.
Well, didn't he say it, though?
No, he never verbalized it.
Didn't he, like, mention something when he was burying Athelstan about Floki?
I don't think it was a direct correlation to the death. I think it might have been like an assumption in his brain.
Okay.
And I think he would have... He knew... I'm
gonna have to go rewatch
he had to have known that he got axed across the face, or wherever he got axed, and that Floki's the one who had been the most down on everything that was going on with him. Like, that went back the moment we met Athelstan. Like, we saw Floki in the background just like, what the fuck are those two doing? Like, he had been jealous and hateful of that relationship from the jump.
Yeah.
The moment Athelstan stopped becoming basically a slave, and just all that stuff started playing out with their relationship. Like, Floki's always, like, I don't think it would be that hard to figure out. I just think Helga probably actually told him, hey, by the way, Floki told me that he killed him. I mean, that's my assumption, because she's real pissed at him.
Yeah.
Like, she's not happy. Do you think he takes him out? Do you think he tries him when they get back home? How do you think he handles it?
Something is bound to happen.
Sacrifice Floki?
Right.
I mean, Ragnar has a history of forgiving. So maybe. I mean, Floki's really valuable. Like, he's a really valuable part of their team.
He's the boat builder.
Yeah. But, like, what the fuck, Rollo, again? Like, that prophecy obviously was stuck in his head. And he was just like, even when he was standing overlooking Paris, he's like, oh, what is going to happen? What is this prophecy going to provide me? And then he found out they're going to make him a duke. He's going to marry the princess. He spoke a couple words in their language, and she even kind of looked like she changed her opinion like real quick. She's like, oh, maybe
they can learn.
Maybe he's not a monster like I think, but
he's not.
Like, that's his second.
It's Rollo.
That's the second time now that he has committed himself to the enemy, to the other side. When is this dude gonna learn?
I don't know.
Like,
They're
seriously.
always trying to, like, drive a wedge in between Rollo and Ragnar.
I mean, that's their relationship. That's. I mean, he even said it when he was talking to dead Ragnar. He's like, yeah, I resent you, but haha, the gods favor me more. Like, what the fuck, dude? I get it, brother relationships. They could sometimes do this.
Yeah.
But what do you think happens to Rollo? Do you think they obviously, based off the prophecy,
that is going to happen?
Based off the prophecy, so though, do you think they follow through with the marriage and he actually becomes the defender of Paris? Rollo.
I don't think so. I mean, that seems a little far-fetched.
I mean, all they kept
Rollo?
Yeah, all they kept talking about is how impressed they were with him and especially when he stopped that, like, pointy wheel of death thing, like, all by himself. They were really impressed by that.
Pointy wheel of death.
Yeah, like, that thing was kind of crazy, and he stopped it all by himself essentially. But
the porcupine from hell.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, it sucks that we have to wait all week to jump into season 4, but holy shit, like, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be still less time between season to season, but it'll feel like a normal episode watching Vikings. You gotta wait a whole week for it.
Yeah.
But it feels like this season 4 is gonna be intense.
And what season? How many more seasons are we watching before we're caught up?
2 seasons.
Wow.
40 episodes.
Solid.
10 and 10, 10 and 10. I think it's like they do with The Walking Dead. I think they split it into mid-seasons.
Oh, so season A and season B?
Yeah, I think that's what they do.
Cool.
I mean, I couldn't understand. I couldn't imagine just 20 straight episodes. That's a lot. I'm sure they did 10 and 10 and gave a break like they do with Walking Dead.
So season 4 is 20 episodes?
Mm-hmm. 4 and 5.
You're fucking kidding me. No. I didn't realize.
We have 4. I just said we have 40.
I think you told me that before, but I was like, I think your math is wrong.
We have 40 episodes left, 2 seasons. I mean, it sounds like, we only got 2 seasons left to catch up, but
no, you fucking don't.
It's 40 episodes.
You've got like 4 seasons to catch up.
Basically, yeah, with the way that they've done it. So, wow. I mean, that was, again, just like last season. They hit us with the crazy swerve. Like, I feel kind of upset that I wasn't, like, more ecstatic when Ragnar popped up. But
I was just confused.
I was spent. Like, my energy was completely zapped. I was just so upset.
Aw, poor Steven.
Ragnar Lothbrok rules, and he lives. He's still sick, though. He's clearly still messed up. Oh, man, what a season. Yeah. What a show.
Yeah.
All these people who said that we shouldn't watch this show, y'all crazy. This show is awesome.
I love it.
Like, even though it pisses me off that they give us these fake deaths, like, that stuff, like, and part of me is like, when Ragnar popped back up, I was actually a little upset. I'm like, why? Like, why? Why keep faking us out with this?
I know.
Like,
so when he really dies, we're gonna be like, but he's not.
Yeah, it's like the boy who cried wolf. Like, how many? Like, at what point is a death gonna happen, and we're actually gonna be like, oh yeah, that person's not like, they're never dead. It feels like we're watching Marvel. Everyone comes back, no problem. It's like,
spoiler.
What the hell? There's no friggin'. There's no real death. It's like, and I think that also kind of put me in a weird mood. Like, instead of, like, when the other guy came back to life, that I'm not gonna say his name. Like, I was like, oh my god! Like, I freaked out.
Watch that arm though,
like,
yo.
Yeah, and like I screamed and I was like excited and happy. Like, when Ragnar came back just now, I was just like, huh? Like, we all just shed a tear for this motherfucker. For nothing. More wasted tears. Come on, show.
But my lashes are still on.
Yeah, that is a little frustrating, to be honest. The fake death thing. Because, like, they've hit us with a few of them. But, yeah, my emotions were very, like, if I could go back and be like, oh yeah, Ragnar dies, but he doesn't really die, like, how would you act? I'm like, oh, I'd be super excited and happy. Like, no, I was one, tired, because that shit wore me out, and then I was like, I was a little annoyed by the fake death, but
because now you don't know.
Swerves all day from Vikings. Mm-hmm. Wow. All right, do you have any other thoughts?
Not right now.
That was another spectacular season. This show has been super dope.
We love it.
Leave your thoughts about the season. Leave your thoughts about how did y'all react when Ragnar came popping up out of that boat. I mean, it was a coffin. Like, it was a coffin, right?
Okay, but I'm pretty sure it'll
float. Well, Floki made it. It'll float. I'm sure. He made the boat that made you famous, and I made the boat that killed you. Is that what he said? Something like that. Yeah. So leave your thoughts. I want to hear what your initial reactions and thoughts were, if you could remember that. Yeah. Leave them comments. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and we will catch you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.